Hello and welcome. My name is Andrew Werst. I am a recording arts student here at Full Sail University, and I am currently enrolled in the February Advanced Session Recording class. Today we're going to be talking about my absolute favorite producer in the music industry, Omar Rodriguez-Lopez. So Omar is primarily known for his role as the songwriter and lead guitarist for the progressive rock group known as the Volta. But what people don't really know about him is that he also produced all of the albums by the Volta, in addition to most of the side projects that he's done with his side group called the Omar Rodriguez-Lopez group. Omar grew up in El Paso, Texas, and he began playing bass guitar at age 13. When he was around 15 or 16, he decided to switch to the regular guitar because he needed more strings, as he put it. Around the same time, he was introduced by a friend to Cedric Bixler, and the two of them started in a band called At the Drive-In, which is a post-punk band from El Paso, and they had some success with the band, but due to differences in opinion within the group, At the Drive-In disbanded, and Cedric and Omar began the Mars Volta shortly thereafter. So, as Omar put it, the Mars Volta was a bit of a selfish endeavor for him. He claimed that, with At the Drive-In having been disbanded, that group was more of a democracy, and the Mars Volta, he intended for it, and he even said, straight out from the start, look, this is going to be a bit of a dictatorship, this is my project, I'm going to write the music, I'm going to dictate how things go. And he did. He ruled the band with an iron fist, and it wasn't that he was trying to be, a jerk or anything to any of the musicians that were in the group, but, that is how the band was started, that's how he ran things. And, it really put an interesting twist on how the group made music. A lot of Omar's inspiration for his music comes from film. He's also an actor and director. But a lot of the direction that he took the Mars Volta in was based on some of his favorite films. And that even went so far as to how he would have his records recorded. He akined it to how a film is made, in that a film isn't made sequentially, it's made in pieces, and then all those pieces are put together. And he took that approach and put it to making records. What he would do, he would take members of the Volta and he would give them a passage of music, and he wouldn't tell them, what song it was going to be a part of. All they knew was that was their part for the day, and he would say, if this is pretend this is the only music you'll ever play with the group, and really make it your best. And so, a lot of the performers in the group, they wouldn't know what context their part was supposed to be in, and they would just play it the best they could. And so Omar would basically go through phases where, he would maybe do, one day or 1 week was all the pieces for the entire album that were in the key of B. He would record all the passages that were in that key, or maybe at a certain tempo, but he would do things out of order, and then at the end of all the tracking, then he would take all the pieces and put them together to form the final product. His overall, I guess, type of overarching vision for the entire band, throughout not only just on a particular album, but over every album, is that he wanted every album to sound different than the last. And I think with the techniques that he used to record the albums, and the different musicians that he would go through, because they had a different drummer for almost every album. But I would definitely say that he accomplished that goal for sure. He had that vision and he pushed for it, and I think it worked really well. So to sum things up, I would say that Omar's producing style is definitely very iron-fisted. At least so far it has been. Very rigid, and not many people could really sway him from the vision that he had. Except for maybe the record label. But if you haven't listened to the Mars Volta, I would definitely say check him out. Omar, even through the use of his unorthodox techniques, really put together some great albums. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.